Hey, Jeremy here from LATT SEO. In this video, I'm walking through an audit I did for a prospect to share with them a number of different elements that can be improved and cleaned up on their site from an SEO perspective to help them generate more organic traffic, rank better, and likely generate more revenue as well. Let's get into it.
The first thing to look at is this tool here called Ahrefs. And in here, there are so many different data points, but the two big ones I like to look at first are referring domains. And a referring domain, if you're unfamiliar, is a unique instance of a different website on the internet linking to you. Now, the reason I look at these is because Google looked at these, and Google views referring domains or links from other websites as votes of confidence or trust signals. So you want to have those from other websites. Also, as you get those, your DR or domain rating tends to increase as well. This is on a 0 to 100 scale and basically lets us know how strong your site is, but also how competitive or how difficult a keyword or phrase is going to be to rank for. So that being said, let's look at some keyword data here, and then we'll see what can be done with one of them specifically. So first thing here, this chart shows all keywords your site is ranking for in Google. You can see 618 keywords. I have this sorted by search volume per month, and you can see some big potential with some of these. Now, some of the broad phrases here, like bakuchiol, I believe that's how you pronounce it, are not something that's super far down the funnel from a purchase intent. But something like bakuchiol serum is something where somebody's looking specifically for a serum or an oil to help them. So this is a keyword that I would recommend focusing on. And also 8,600 people search this every month, just this phrase here. If we look at all keywords that also contain bakuchiol serum in them, we get a much larger list here. So now we have 571 keywords that contain it somewhere. So we have variations here like best, retinol serum serum benefits, and so on. So of all these keywords now, we have 11,000 searches per month, 57,000 global searches per month. So huge opportunity here, as you probably know. Now, what can be done or should be done on your site, and to figure that out, let's look at the search results in Google to see who's ranking, what they're doing, and what we need to do better. So this chart here, again, shows all sites ranking on page 1 for this key phrase. And then you're down here at number 39. So first thing I'd like to do is look at DR. So you can see DR 71, 13, 96, 56, 87, 60, 90. And again, you're at 47. So you're actually stronger than the number 2 ranking site from a DR perspective. Now, DR is not an official ranking metric. And as you can see here perfectly, 13 here is outranking 96, and 56 is outranking an 87, and so on. And there's other things that could be going on behind the scenes that we can't necessarily see from a linking perspective. But with that being said, let's look at some of these elements here. And one of the factors that we can work to test initially would be the title itself. So if we go to your page, the title is super nutrient. Let me actually show you the source. This is what Google looks at in the code here. So I'll show you the exact title that Google sees. So if we go to this section right here, this is the exact title Google sees when figuring out what your page should rank for. So it's super nutrient, bakuchiol serum, retinol alternative. First thing to test that I've seen is we can move bakuchiol serum to the far left, move this over in front of super nutrient, and see how that impacts ranking. I've seen cases where just doing that impacts rankings and improves ranking. So absolutely something to look at and make sure all titles on your site are optimized correctly. Next thing is the description. So your description here is shop the anise bakuchiol serum, a light creamy serum that is a natural alternative to retinol to smooth the appearance. And you may have seen all this already anyway, but this is really long. So this is over the expected length from a description perspective in Google. So I would absolutely recommend this should be shortened to contain less overall characters and make it so that it's still optimized to want to rank for the keyword we want to target. So those would be 2 main things from a title and description perspective. Now, other things to look at on the page itself would be, again, we have anti-aging bakuchiol serum retinol alternative right here. And this is in, if you're unfamiliar, an H1 section, which is correct. That's where you want the primary keyword in an H1. Now, as we look down here at some of these other sections, these are H3s. There's no H2s on this page for the primary key phrase. That's another spot we can look at optimizing better. And then the other thing I'm seeing here is I don't see any internal links on your site. So these are all elements from an on-page SEO perspective that should be in place for you. And these are all things that I help with initially for your project. What we would do is full audit, look at every single page on the site, make sure everything is optimized: title, content, description, look at internal links, and also make sure that everything is set up and structured for you from a technical perspective. And that's basically it. If you have any questions, like I said, happy to chat.
Hope you got some value from that video. If you did, subscribe to my channel. It would help me out. I'd appreciate it. And if you're looking for help with your SEO, fill out the contact form in the description or in the comment section of the video here. And I'll take a look at your website, your details, and see how I can best help you improve your organic SEO, generate more traffic, and improve your revenue as well. And that's it. Thanks.